Hey guys, I feel like I always start off every video with a couple disclaimers, but I'm clearly filming in my daughter's nursery. That is her crib. If you watch our vlogs, you know that our house is like nowhere near decorated. We always just saw this apartment as very temporary, so we never bothered to decorate. Even though we'll be here for like 10 more months, I don't think we'll decorate. So I'm struggling to find like a good background, and Malin's room is the only decorated room in the house, so I figured why not in here. Today I'm going to talk about some beauty products. They're kind of all over the board. Some makeup, skincare, hair stuff. I brought my top 5, and these are just products that I will repurchase, products I always reach for, my go-tos. Like, I am such a product junkie, especially when it comes to beauty products. So this is not in any way like the only 5 or my even top very favorite 5s. These were just things I was like, you know what, I grab for this every single day, or like when I want to do that thing, this is what I grab. Okay, first thing is the Not Your Mother's Beach Babe Texturizing Sea Salt Spray. You've probably seen this, you've probably heard about it, you've probably tried it. It's really inexpensive. The Not Your Mother's brand actually I don't love. This is the only product from their brand that I've tried and loved. And the first time I tried it, I hated it. I realized pretty quickly that that was because I was using it pretty heavy-handedly. This bigger, I started out with a travel size. This bigger one actually works a lot better because of this pump. You can spray a really good mist. So I just spray it pretty far away from my head and just mist it just a couple times on each side. It gives my hair that texture that you want to when you're doing like curls or waves and you want to keep them separated. I really hate when all of my hair gets curled and it turns into like one big wave. When I use this correctly, and if I spray it far away and just kind of scrunch my hair and mess it up a little bit after, it works really well. Product number 2 is my Lorac Unzipped Eyeshadow Palette. This is literally the palette I use almost every single day. Sorry, Malin is sitting at my feet playing with some books. It was the only thing I could do to keep her entertained. So this palette has been very loved, as you can tell. This lightest color is like almost gone. The only color I don't really use is this darkest one down here. It's just got like big glitter chunks in it, and I don't love that. But I use this probably every single day. This color right here is my very favorite color in the palette. It's a cool tone gray brown, and I use it literally every day. It is, Lorac has really great eyeshadows, and I was surprised. Now I want lots more palettes from them, because that is when I need to do my eyeshadow, that's the one I grab. When I travel, that's usually all I bring with me. Okay, next thing I'm going to talk about is a makeup brush. This is my last makeup product. This is the Sonia Kashuk eyeshadow brush. It is the 109. The tip looks like this. This is my favorite, like, all-around blending brush. This is what I usually go in with my very first lightest color. I'll do with this brush, and then I'll use this brush throughout my eyeshadow just to like blend everything out, smoke it all out, make it look good. I know a lot of people talk about the Sigma E40, which is like basically the same brush, but if you can see, they're just slightly different shapes. This one is Sigma, this one is the Sonia Kashuk, and I just feel like it works better, and it's like $6. It's such a good brush. I don't know what more there is to say about a makeup brush, but like literally it is my very favorite makeup brush I've ever owned. Okay, next I have on the list is my go-to face cleanser, and that is Angels on Bare Skin from Lush. I went to a Lush store and sat down with an employee. You know, they sit you by that bowl of water and like demo things on your arm. I did that last year when I was pregnant with Malin, and just told them about my skin problems, and this is the cleanser that they matched me up with. And I have recommended it to everyone I know, and I tell everyone that I seriously believe that I noticed a difference after the first use. Like, it was just incredible. It hasn't been working for my skin as well this pregnancy. I think my hormones are just reacting differently, so I have some different breakouts that aren't being combated by this. But I love this cleanser and I still use it all the time, as you can see. It smells good. I love Lush products because they're all natural, you know, cruelty-free, vegan, organic. They're all the good things. My one complaint about this cleanser is that it is really messy. Like, I always have it running down my arms after I wash my face, and it just kind of leaves like chunks and seeds. I don't know if you can really see any of them in there, but it leaves just stuff everywhere. You have to rinse off your sink after. But it's not that big of a deal. I usually use it in the shower just because that keeps it a little more contained and clean. But I love that it is a gentle exfoliator but still does its job. When I wash my face, I usually take my makeup off before cleaning my skin, just because I feel like then my cleanser can focus more on cleansing rather than makeup removing. And I feel like this one is just so gentle but still gives you such a deep clean. Okay, the last item on the list is probably my very top favorite beauty product of all time. And it's something I recommend to people, but usually with a lot of hesitation, because it's Balm. And you may not have heard of this, or maybe you have. This is actually a salve or a balm developed by farmers to moisturize cows' udders. I know, that sounds so weird. And it doesn't smell very good. Actually, I'm like used to the smell now and I kind of like it, but at first I was like, I do not think I can do this. It's really strong, really perfumey. But this has been like the best balm ever. I put it on my lips every single night. It keeps my lips moisturized all night long. I usually put it on in the morning and it moisturizes throughout the day. You can use it on pets, obviously, because it was made for cows. And it's just like the most intense, best moisturizer ever. And I am all about being moisturized. I always have chapstick, I always have lotion. I'm constantly applying products like that to stay moisturized. I don't necessarily have dry skin, but I do live in a drier state in Utah, especially in the winter it gets dry. But I just love to feel moisturized. And I've tried Vaseline, I've tried Aquaphor, I've tried every kind of lip chapstick, you know, type of thing like that, and this is by far the best ever. Why it works so well is because it contains lanolin, and if you don't know what lanolin is, that is the active ingredient or the main ingredient in most nipple creams. So it kind of makes sense why it was used for cows' udders, because yeah. And nipple cream is very, very thick and moisturizing. This is a very similar texture to most nipple creams I've used. I have had this exact tub of Balm for probably 2 years now, and like I said, I use it once or twice a day at least, and I'm like not even quite halfway gone with it. You can also buy it in a much bigger tub. I think this one is like about $4 or $5. The bigger one is like $10 or $12. Favorite beauty product of all time. Alright guys, that's it for my video today. Thank you for watching and we'll see you next week. Bye.